You might need to zoom in a little bit to actually figure out what's going on this screen. But
yeah, I fixed the map so now I have it centered.
I just have a black screen.
You have to scroll down and then zoom
scroll
in.
down.
You gotta scroll down a bit because you're looking at the part where the fog of war is still in place.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Because the way this, I can make it so you don't just automatically see the whole map. You only see the parts your characters should actually be able to see.
Is it time to role play?
Oh, hold on a second. I gotta finish setting up the feeling. You know, you're all in jail cells. Nasty looking jail cells. There are 3 goblin guards sitting at a table in the center of the room, playing cards and eating chunks of meat and laughing to themselves. None of you know where you are or why you're here. So, is there anyone that wants to go first? Just
I will.
All right.
I wake up. I get startled, and I freak out and I go, "Oh no! I'm going to be late for dinner."
and by the way, you don't have any of your belongings. You're just wearing some like cloth rags, basically.
Oh, this won't do. This won't do at all. These rags are not me. Hello, is there anyone here? Hello.
One of the goblins looks over at you and goes, "Oh, great, they're waking up."
I look at the bed. I'm like, "Hey, this place has a bed."
Whoever's making all that noise, would you please shut up? Some of us are trying to sleep over here.
I wake up, I look around, see if I see anything, and then take a look at the lock on the jail cell door.
Yeah, you take a look at the lock, and you would be able to lockpick it if you actually had your tools.
Right. It's like, darn, I wish I had my stuff.
Or
of course, they wouldn't leave good.
Is there a window by me?
Kashi wakes up.
Actually, yeah, there is, but you can't really see much because there appears to be another. There's a window right here, but there's seems to be like a building or like a shed or something right across from the window, so you can't see much past that.
From my particular direction, there's a little bit of sniffing and a hissing before little tiny red hands grab the bars, and you hear some kicking at the bars. Let me out! Let me out! I swear I'll bite off somebody's fingers!
You hear from the cell next door. Hey, is that another kobold? Oh my god!
I'm trying to weasel my head between the bars to try and look over to the next cell.
You see a green kobold that's in the next cell. Kind of looks at you and goes like, "Hi, brother."
Hello. So they got you too. Kind of looks up at the goblins.
They caught me stealing cheese. I like cheese.
I was just on my way to the village.
Akashi wakes up, immediately tries to kick the lock open.
The dwarf tries to kick the lock.
No, that's the
Odie.
The Oni.
Everybody, if you don't already have your character sheets open, you should. And use the pop-out feature on the upper left, so you can actually minimize the character sheet instead of having it cover up part of the screen. I had not thought about the idea of someone really bulk trying to kick the door.
I do have a +5 strength.
Might not be the best idea because you're not armed, but so even if you bust, but you know what? Make an athletics check. Hit the athletics button on your character sheet.
Wow, stuff.
It should be under the the normal stats.
You gotta actually have the character sheet open.
Yeah, it's open.
Yeah. Okay, you know where the strength, dexterity, constitution thing is? It's under that.
Or next to that.
Athletics.
There you go.
You just make the campaign.
You kick the door really hard, and you do see that the bar's bent. It doesn't open, but you put a pretty big dent in the bars, and the goblins kind of drop what they're doing and go, "What the hell? Stop that! Don't make me poke you."
I
Hey,
get
don't
on
look at me.
I get out of my bed and I look around my surrounding. What's in my cell?
Just a bed. There's actually 2 beds in here, so it's big enough for 2 people, but there's not there's no one else in the cell, so it's like this place is nowhere near full capacity right now.
I walk up to the gate and just can't think of the word. I try to get one of the goblins' attentions.
Okay, hold on a sec. I gotta check something real quick.
Look over to the other kobold. You see that one? I bet you that one will escape first.
Which one are you pointing at?
Point at the Oni.
Oh, the Oni. You try to get the attention of one of the kobold or the goblins.
Yes.
Roll a persuasion check.
I just click the word.
You just click the word. As long as you're not in edit mode, it'll just roll it.
Damn.
Well, you didn't need to do too high, but to get his attention when he goes, hold on. You guys keep an eye on that Oni. What do you want?
Well, I would like to know why I'm in this cell.
No, Aaron, you cannot use animal handling on Thrak.
I was going to answer that too, but
You go,
smarter than that.
You want to know why you're in this cell? You people are going to be tonight's entertainment at the arena.
Oh.
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
So, what kind of entertainment, if I may ask?
What do you think? The splatty kind.
Did Thrax say that?
Yeah, the splatty kind.
Oh, it's the
I-
we all just get along.
I don't know if he can see me, but I just give the Oni a glare, an evil glare.
That was the kobold.
Or Kobold, sorry. Give the Kobold a
Wow!
glare.
Already the fact there's so many characters is making people get confused.
Yeah.
Can't you tell which one I am by my voice?
Says you're in the land of the serpent, home to the followers of Set. You're going to be battling in gladiatorial combat.
I don't like this
The
one bit.
People's amusement.
Well, that sounds like all fun and games, but tell me, do you really need all of us?
I'm going to assume that the bars are close enough together that I can't just slip through as a kobold.
No, you can't. You cannot slip through. You can stick your head out, but like it's too.
That's a bit snug, I assume. Yeah.
And actually, one thing I do want to point out is Aaron actually has a pet mouse that is present. They didn't take your mouse from you, and
Oh, I forgot about my mouse.
and Shogoth has a pet rat named.
I was gonna
Pooh.
say, I was gonna say, is my pet with me?
Yeah, your rat's with you. They don't care about your rat.
Okay.
Actually, I think that's a point of interest for me. Is my holy symbol still on me, or do they rob me of that as well?
You don't got anything. Like
Bro.
you don't know where your stuff is.
Is my character's dad's journal on him?
No. Like I said, all you got are you're basically just wearing cloth rags, and none of your stuff is with you.
I got no holy symbol. You definitely don't have a book.
They probably have it somewhere nearby, but you don't know where it is.
Oh, he's
You hear
probably
you hear
freaking
this,
out, right?
yeah. You hear this orc over here go, man, these newcomers are making all kinds of noise.
Sirs, excuse me, have you seen a book? It's quite valuable to me. Sirs.
Shut up! You're not getting your spell book back.
Ozzie, do you mind? Adults are talking over here.
Oh my! That was quite rude.
I swear, people just do not know how to be courtesy around here anymore.
So, this kobold looks over at Thrak and goes, "So, what's your name, brother?"
It can be long for a lot of people. Just call me Thrak. And just kind of looking up at the bars.
He goes, "My name's Tom. Tom Ato. My parents had a bad sense of humor."
I can tell. Yes. Looks back up. I actually don't remember my parents.
You just kind of hear it from the other end. Aww.
Oh. I apparently know Goblin. The goblins, right?
Yeah, they're goblins.
Yeah, they're goblins. Anyway, I was just trying to see if I could deceive maybe the guy that let me out.
I can actually try to talk to him.
Yeah, it's not going to be that easy to get out.
Can I
Be my guest.
Cool. I'm gonna try talking to him in Goblin. I'm gonna be like, hey, I was raised by goblins, so even though I haven't filled out my biography,
By the way, I was going to point out, just as a reminder, Shogoth and Gash do know each other because you're both basically hobos from the same city.
Yep. Shogoth. Shogoth, let me talk to him. I know Goblin. Remember my parents? Well, my other parents?
Yes, and how many parents did you had last time you told me?
Well, I know Goblin, I swear.
Child, you're gonna give me a headache. But please, by all means, be my guest.
You hear something in Draconic come from the Threk's cell, and the other kobold probably has a giggle as he just says, "It's not the only thing that's gonna give you a headache."
Actually, I just quickly throw out before she tries talking to the goblin. You know, before you go, is there a chance could you possibly just muffle the two kobolds over there? I would really appreciate it. Thanks.
Got to catch me fast! And I say as he grabs the bars and starts scrambling up as high as he can into the room.
Goblin Guard looks at Thrak and goes, "Nah, they're too funny."
Too tricksy.
Just a quick question. Where does it say on here about my mouse? I completely forgot I had a mouse.
About your what?
Mouse.
The mouse pet. Can't see it on the character sheet.
I don't think I put it in there because it's technically not an item because it's a pet.
It's technically a pet. You have to I think we're going to get you like a sheet for like pet stats or something.
I meant to actually message you before we started saying that you need to come up with a name for the mouse, but I forgot.
Yeah, I completely forgot.
I was setting up other things, and I
forgot
about it.
I have my pet. I just don't have anything written down for it.
You call mouse squeaks. I call mouse dinner.
Alright, so
What you want, dirty hobo?
Do you know of Grishnish? I'm Gash. If you quite look like the air like I should be, but still. Yeah, I mean, if you can get a...
Sorry, this is my bad.
Probably not followers of set, probably not from here.
Blast! How many different followers of what can goblins have?
As this is going on, you start to hear footsteps coming from outside the room.
Just kind of glare in the direction of the door. I expect nothing good.
Goblin runs back to his to the table.
Good job, child. You scared him away.
No, it's not because of that. It's because
I know,
they heard stuff.
I know. I'm just being who I am.
Yeah. Y'all see a grizzled old man wearing a breastplate with a fur cape, smoking a cigar. Comes walking in, walks through the this gate that's here. Because I don't know if you can see that there's actually there's another set of bars aside from the jail cells. He goes, they're finally awake, huh?
Sir. Can you spare a smoke?
The kobold actually face palms and almost falls off the bars.
I don't think they'll give something flammable to us prisoners.
I just start banging my
He
head.
actually
on-
walks straight over towards Datris. Goes, wise guy, huh?
I seriously want to smoke. I missed my pipe.
He takes a deep puff out of his cigarette or cigar and then blows the smoke in your face.
One of those finer tobaccos. Don't tell me. I know this. Oh, bollocks. Oh, what is that flavor? Fresh bottom leaf?
He kind of raises an eyebrow. Says, well, you know your tobacco, but it doesn't make you any less weird.
Somebody smokes too much over there.
Note to self, the half-elf's a weirdo. Who else we got here? You're a big boy.
He just he
wow, he's an eye of observation.
Is an eye for observation?
Yes, thank you.
he glares at him and then he kind of kicks at the bar again to like draw attention to him. Is like, let me out of here. That'll be your head.
You may be tough, but you couldn't take me in a fight. I've seen too many battles. On the other hand, he looks over at the goblins. How did they catch this one? I wasn't there, but I heard we lost like 3 men capturing him.
Only 3? I'm impressed.
Sounds kind of like a low number to me.
Did the dwarf say that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna say everything I've been saying is out loud.
Okay.
3. Oh my.
We got a dwarf here, huh? The enemy team's got a dwarf too. This will be interesting.
Can I just like take a little perception check to see if I can see if there's any like keys or anything on them? Not for right now, but like maybe future.
Sure.
Okay.
He does not appear to have any keys. He looks like he probably leaves that up to the guards.
Well, I look forward to meeting whatever dwarf they have.
Walks back over this way. Goes, well, I've already seen you before, Greg. Don't need to talk to you.
It's Greg.
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 He's about to walk past this old man without even saying anything to him, but he goes, please, Captain, you have to tell me. Is my son okay? Captain stops and looks at him and goes, Bert, you got more chances than your son does. Not that you got any. Your son's already dead.
He looks like the chess master.
Kinda does.
Hard to say if that's bad or funny.
By the way, as this guy is coming down the line, I'd probably hear his footsteps, even if I can't see him. I kind of scurry back into my cell and quite quickly try to find a place to hide. Matter of fact, I'm actually going to try and dangle from the ceiling and try and hide up there. Because I'm a dexterous little bastard.
Make an acrobatics check.
Alright. Boom, boom, and acrobatics. That's athletics. Acrobatics, there we go.
Not bad.
So,
Skitter up the wall and cling with all 4 limbs.
so this old man, he does not look like a fighter at all. He's just an old guy. And when he hears that his son's dead, he starts crying. The captain just says, "Well, if you didn't want your son to die, you probably should have taught him not to be a stinking thief."
See, and Greg was an orc, right?
Yep.
And well, did we hear that old guy's name?
Yeah, Bert.
Bert. Greg and Bert. Bert and Greg.
Is the captain's name Ernie?
Is
No.
his son's named Ernie?
No. Oh my God.
Can we please avoid the puns?
So he walks past Tom, looks over at Thrax's cage, and goes, "Not gonna ask."
From the ceiling.
And he looks over at the last two and goes, "Over here, we got a guy who needs a shave and a tiefling."
Wow, you really
I-
know your people.
I start calling out to him. I'm like, "Oi, oi, is
Were you-
do you
you-
know?"
I gotta go AFK for a second.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I go, "Oi, oi, do you know Gashnishnik?" Is it? I can't remember the name that I said. There'll probably be a different name every time I say it.
Yes, Nicky.
Gashnishnik? Because it's my father's name. I'm like, "Do you know Gashnishnik? Armazera. Have you seen him? Have you heard from him in a while? I mean, I don't quite look the type, but, you know, I'm the heir to Gashnik thing, the chief of the clan there."
He takes his cigar out of his mouth and just like knocks the ashes off the end of it and looks at you and goes, "I recognize the name, but I got bad news for you. Freeport's on the other side of the continent from where we are."
Oh, blast! Where are we? What, to the east?
This is the city of Ashma.
Aye.
We're the western port town in this land of Serpent.
Oh, port town at least. Thanks for the information, sir.
I look at the old soldier. So tell me, how were you able to tell if was it my horns, my tail, or my lovely personality that you decided to throw me in this sale?
He just looks at you and goes, "Well, you know, the size of your massive tits gave it away."
Oh, I show Goth some respect.
Oh,
sir.
so now that you've seen wars, but you're also a sexist prick. Glad to know.
As you're talking, the red and yellow kobold starts to slowly slide back down the bars as he's watching and listening.
If you
Hey.
ask me, I hear somebody who needs to lose a few fingers.
And squints at
Hey,
the
hey.
captain.
I look at the captain. Hey, go up to that kobold. Make a really loud noise. Watch him jump. It's hilarious.
I'll show you jumping.
Well,
Well, I think we ought to be, a little bit more friendly as we're going to be all on the same team, it sounds.
the captain just smiles at just the ramblings going on between the three of you and goes, "I think I've seen enough. All I had to do was come here and assess what we had to work with for the Coliseum. Not much for the games myself. Think it's a waste of time. Think it's a waste of life. But unfortunately, the people that pay my paycheck don't agree with me."
I guess it was too much to to ask nicely for you to let us go. Well, maybe let me go. I can care less about the others here.
Oh, Shug.
He kind of like just stares at you for a second. He's like, I thought I was cold.
Well, you live my life. You learn you only can rely on yourself.
That's your problem, not ours.
Deadlock still AFK?
I'm back.
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
Well, we just had some conversation that dragged out a little bit while he was gone. But
Could you say that again, Matt? I didn't quite get what you said.
He said that was your problem, not ours.
Oh.
Being the loner type.
right. So, Captain goes to leave, and about a minute later, a pretty big group of guards, about 20 total between goblins, hobgoblins, and humans, come to gather up everybody to take them to the arena.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna point out this would be a really, really bad. Like, I haven't bothered putting the tokens down because I'm gonna assume nobody's stupid enough to try and fight 20 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
If there's enough of them on me, yeah, I won't try to put up a fight for now.
I am not dumb. Do not worry.
They pretty much come to each person individually and handcuff you and then lead you out of the building. Which I will uncover part of the map. Just
Ozzie, where did you say we were at now, and where did we come from?
You're from Freeport. You're in the port town of Ashma in the Land of the Serpent. When we actually get back to the out of the town at some point, I actually have a map, so you'll be able to see where you are.
Okay.
In regards to everything, but at the
But
moment,
for now,
it's
just
not
like our
quite-
characters, we're kind of confused and in the middle of nowhere.
Well, that's
Well,
what
you
happens when you get
yeah.
That's what happens when you get knocked out and put a bag over your head.
Yeah, I'm just writing a quick note.
You know, I think maybe we should put a bag over the captain's head and smack him about with a stick too for about an hour.
Oh,
Not
You-
with a stick. Oh my.
You know what? I'll actually play. You know what? I'll go along with that plan. I get
Two
first dibs.
farts.
I get first dibs with a stick.
so
as we're teleport to the other page.
because I don't actually have anything for in between the jail and the arena, but you're taking. Please don't draw on the thing.
My thing's going weird. My mouse is not working right.
You guys are taken to you're taken through the city streets. You're you're being held in like a jail a couple blocks away from the arena, so like they have not yet upgraded you to actual gladiators to the point where you're being kept at the arena or in one of the gladiator houses, but they take you inside the arena and take you to a big open room where there's a goblin quartermaster that has gear to hand out to people to use in the combat in the arena. Goes, "Boy, we got a bunch of new ones, eh?"
Just gonna look glum.
He goes,
I just look around, basically.
"I know you guys are probably thinking, hey, once he..."
Would be nice if things would not suddenly lag out.
Frequent the arena, and I've seen one of those guys take out 6 hobgoblins by himself because he was in a bad mood. So he shows you guys an assortment of gear that's available for you to use. There's a bunch of short swords, long swords,
Well as the
spears, daggers, quarterstaffs, a couple banged up shields, and some flimsy armor that would qualify as leather for how protective it is.
Oh,
at least one short sword. Short sword.
Okay.
Probably should take a quarterstaff.
I'll take a spear. How do we
Yeah.
add that to our
I'm
character sheet, or-
gonna do it real quick. I gotta use the compendium though.
Yeah, I'll let others go since everyone else is in a hurry for gear.
And
But-
is it just one piece of the armor, or is it just like?
There's a couple of them, but like, the thing is, like, the only people there's like maybe 4 sets of armor, but the thing is, only 3 of you would actually use them.
All right, then I'll take one of the armors too. Then.
So will Thrak.
I will.
The biggest one he
frantically
can
look
wear.
and see if he can find his dad's journal.
Did I? Oh fuck! I dragged the proficiency instead of the weapon. I thought short swords were a finesse weapon, aren't they?
Yeah,
it was listed on the thing for the.
Yeah,
things
short
that can-
swords are a
Equip.
finesse weapon.
Let me check something real quick though.
I remember seeing it in the rule book as like something that like it was like recommended like rapier or short sword for a starter.
Maybe the updated. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna check something real quick. Let me. If I click on this, will it? Wow, that's Okay, yes. I think what it does is if it's a finesse weapon, they change the character sheet so it just automatically uses which one of your stats would be better. Because I see that it automatically picked dexterity.
Okay.
It's unfortunate that when I was rolling the test, I actually rolled a fucking critical hit on your character.
What?
Darn you for taking away my luck. I just kidding.
All right. I have my checklist in front of me of weapons I'm going to be looking for first. If I can find any of these, they'll be at least nice.
Okay. Oh, that got deadlock set up. And yeah, Shiniki's gonna take a spear. I'm assuming he's gonna take a leather armor as well.
Huh, yeah.
Oh man, the codex is compendium's lagging on me now.
Oh dear.
So much stuff has happened in game. Game doesn't want to cooperate anymore.
Game, why you not game?
I'm just watching as the cat quietly bathes itself.
Error does not compute.
Oh
Okay.
my god, low. Thank you.
Not a good, not a good day to be happening. That's for sure.
I do gotta make sure your character can use spears, right? Yes, you can use spears.
Yeah. I've never used a spear, but just on forever.
I'm gonna say you take a spear, and I'm gonna say your character takes a dagger as well, because of the
Okay.
fact that you can technically use a spear as a throwing weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to have a backup weapon if you actually did do that.
Technically, you can use both daggers and spears as throwing weapons, but also use them as melee.
Right. That is true. Actually, can. There's some clubs as well.
Time to go clip.
Let me see.
They're not finesse, they're not my thing.
That's fucking click on proficiency instead of the item.
You fool.
You keep doing that.
The problem is that I just instinctively click on the first thing I see and they put the proficiencies at the top. I'm just gonna assume you're probably not gonna throw the spear because I realize you actually got cantrips that you could use as a ranged thing if you really wanted to. Matt, what do you?
Well, as I was saying,
There's no rapiers, just so you know.
Thrak would, of course, go for the armor because he's better off with armor, as long as he's got something his size. And you said there's no rapier?
There's no rapier. There's short swords, though.
I was gonna
Not
say
quite as
scimitars
strong,
and
but they're
short
both-
swords, but both of them are about the same.
Yeah. The only difference is one's piercing, the other one's slashing.
I suppose there at least maybe a robe around here, so I don't have to walk around half naked.
There's nothing like a robe, but there's like a couple capes that don't really offer any protection that could make you look a little more glamorous, I guess.
Could I at least use it to wrap around myself?
You could try to.
Probably.
Better than nothing.
No capes.
I'm assuming he wants to take one of the shields as well.
Yes.
It's just that, I would like my tits to stop hanging out, thank you.
They're not really hanging out. It's more
I
like
know.
it's more like you got a potato sack over you.
You're
Yeah.
wearing rags,
one of those
not a
kind of
bikini.
rags.
It makes me feel a little less awkward. Also, I was trying to say.
God
between-
dang, you got 16 armor just from having leather armor and a shield.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to say either take a dagger or a quarterstaff.
This gym is also why having dex fighters dirty. I up my strength. I up my ability to damage, but I also up my ability to dodge.
So that just leaves TZ. I'm assuming your character probably would take a long sword and a shield.
Yeah, he doesn't need an armor.
Yep, because you got the barbarian unarmored defense that literally equipping the armor would downgrade your armor class.
Currently.
And just so you know, if at some point during the combat you just decide, hey, I want to drop my shield and use my sword two-handed, you can do that to make it do more damage.
Oh, for me,
Right.
okay.
Although I do got I'm mainly talking about for the long sword. The short sword you can't do that. But I just realized I gotta actually edit it on the sheet because the freaking default compendium keeps screwing this up and lists the two-handed longsword is doing the same damage as the
Unhanded.
one-handed. Why can I? There we go. It fucking finally clicked.
I had the same issue when I gave somebody the thrower from the last Conan game. That's right. That got gifted over to Theobald.
Where does my weapon go?
I'll get it. You said you're gonna take a quarterstaff.
Yeah.
It goes underneath your stat box in the middle.
But you can drag and drop it. Drag and drop it from the compendium once you. I misspelled quarterstaff.
It's okay.
There.
Thank you.
Man, the freaking versatile for that is not coming up right either because it's listing it as a 1-6 when you wield it two-handed.
Weird. I need to.
I'll fix it. Because I know how to edit the thing properly.
Okay.
Because realistically, you wouldn't wield it one-handed because you'd have no reason to because you don't have a shield.
Right.
And that leaves us with Datris. You say you're gonna take a quarterstaff too?
Probably.
Did you say that I was supposed to have a dagger or something?
Hold on. Oh, because I realized that you probably wouldn't throw the spear, so there's not much reason to take more than one weapon.
Yeah, okay.
All right, everybody's set up for the event. I'm just going to, before we actually move over to that, I'm gonna reload because this thing's lagging like shit on me constantly.
Okay.
Usually refreshing it will fix it.
The GM has gone and the music has canceled itself.
Actually, I stopped it before I reloaded because it would be not playing for me when I got back anyhow. All right, so after you guys pick out some gear, you're let out to the arena. Actually, I do realize I gotta copy and paste a couple things real quick because I was undecided on whether you were going to actually learn the names of the other characters before you went into the arena. You know, the other 3 that were in the cells with you.
Beatrice would.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us have actually learned in character others' names. We just know them by looking at them right now.
I'm talking about the NPCs
Yeah,
that are on the same.
Tom,
as
Ado, Greg, and Bert.
Bert. Good old Bert. Bert is old.
you. Yeah, Bert is
Beatrice,
old and he's the most fucked out of everybody.
Beatrice will try to comfort him and be kind of his shoulder for his arm or whatever. His arm
Oh,
for
the old guy because he found out he lost his son.
Yeah.
He goes, "There's no hope for me. I'm not a fighter. I don't know what I'm gonna do."
I assume he's having this kind of moment as we're sitting around waiting to be let in.
As you're being led into the arena. Okay.
Any coalition prize? I'm not much of a fighter either.
I tug on the old man's pants and point to the Oni.
If nothing else, stay behind him.
And by the way,
If he doesn't seem safe, then stay behind me.
As I
By
just
the
slowly
way-
draw the short sword I was given.
I wish I was better.
Before you're let out, the quartermaster does tell you guys to watch out for the grinder.
The grinder?
Grinder?
Yeah,
Oh, lovely.
he's a recent gladiator that's been getting a lot of victories. You're let out to the arena to the sound of a cheering crowd.
Wonderful.
Just kind of twirling my spear with my hand like a little baton.
I just look around. I'm like, okay.
Tug on my
There's the-
leather tunic.
I think this thing was made for a halfling.
There's a bunch of humans and goblins in the seats watching. As you see up at the top, overwatching things, you see a man that's very clearly a priest from his regal garments, looking out over the arena. And goes, "People of Ashma, are you ready to witness combat?"
Are you ready to rumble?
Or-
Oh,
Can
you know
you-
better.
The crowd
Can
cheers
you
in
bring it?
response. He looks down. He holds out his hands towards the gladiators from both teams. And he goes, "Gladiators, show me what you got."
Can you
I climb up
bring
there, I'll
it?
show you what I got.
Okay, so the way you roll for initiative, you click on your token, and then you click the initiative button on the character sheet, which is it's in between your armor class and your
has-
speed.
So you click your token
Oh,
and
yeah.
then you click initiative, correct?
I got to roll for all the NPCs.
Oh, great. I have +3. I rolled a freaking what? A 5. I rolled a
Why did
freaking
I-
5.
Hey,
Why did I get
you
such a high roll?
rolled a 5.
Deadlock rolled a natural 1.
Yeah.
Wow.
So don't complain.
Yeah. I think Deadlock has thrown your complaint out the window.
I can play it all I want.
These numbers are pathetic.
You're a kobold. You're not allowed to complain.
I can play all I want. I gotta get louder too. Listen to me, get louder!
Fuck. I
What?
penalized that guy and he still rolled high.
Great. That's a good thing to hear.
That's
Because I actually set the initiative macro up so you don't see my rolls when I'm doing them.
That's helpful.
Well,
Crap.
Shogoth is going first.
Crap.
Good luck. You'll need it.
So here's the thing. So you got 30 moves. I think the only people here that have different movement speeds. Everybody's got 30 except Thordor has 25, and Akashi has 35. Everybody else gets 30 feet, which is, if you use the ruler, it's basically 6 squares you can move forward.
Okay.
For me, it's 5, but yeah.
Yeah, because I thought each square was 5 feet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 6 squares for you guys. For me, it's 5.
How do you do that?
The ruler button is right above the D20 on the
It's right
side.
above the eye. Yeah, it's
We don't get the eye, remember?
yeah. I forgot. It's what is it under?
It's right above the die and right below the magnifying glass.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
Right. Yeah.
There's something between the die and the. Oh wait. Oh, okay. Never mind. I was
I was gonna say
Yeah.
there's nothing between those, so you better refresh
I-
because
I-
it didn't load.
No, I was getting the symbols wrong. Never mind. Okay.
Can we all stop playing with our arrows, please?
Nope.
Well, I think Kevin's trying to decide what he's going to do.
I'm trying to decide, should I run towards the big guy to hide behind him?
You're kind of in a bad spot right now to try and do that because you're already almost against the wall.
You
Yeah.
can literally hide between the kobolds.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I can.
I mean, you could hide behind Dash, but
I won't hide behind Tomato. He's not. He's weaker than you. He's just a regular kobold.
Hide behind him anyway.
Slide, slide, slide.
Yeah, I need to get to a better spot because I'm not good here. So I move towards between some guys.
Keep in mind, you also can use your. You might be able to use one of your ranged cantrips from where you
Oh.
are.
Oh. Don't those have like also a limit? Oh wait, yeah.
No,
that's
no, cantrips are unlimited.
Cantrips are unlimited. It's just, you just have to check how far they can shoot from. A
Yeah.
lot of spells can
Most-
shoot like 60
Okay,
feet.
most of mine are only 30 feet, except Ray of Frost and Firebolt. Okay.
Firebolt. Yeah, they'll.
And how far are
Firebolt.
those?
Firebolt will definitely reach.
Yeah, definitely.
The Ray of Frost would reach if you just moved up a couple spaces.
Yeah, true. Okay, I use a Firebolt.
On who?
Um,
You got more than one target you could reach from where you are. It's 120 feet. You could hit almost anybody with that thing.
it looks.
I don't know. Which one looks the nastiest? Piss him off
I think-
first. Go ahead.
You
I
can
don't
hit the old
know, I
man
mean-
from here.
I think this dude looks pretty bad.
Be
Uh,
honest,
Or maybe that guy. They look
be
like
honest,
tanks.
this
Supposedly
Yeah,
one of
I-
them's the
the
grinder.
person looked the craziest.
I'll just shoot for the guy that's literally in my direction.
Okay, so just click the cantrip and it'll do your attack roll.
Okay.
Like-
You'd shoot
Ooh,
for
to
the
hit
priest.
11.
Here, he goes. Your bolt goes flying across the field at him, and he just kind of barely dodges it and goes, "What the hell was that? I didn't know we had
Yeah, this
spellcasters in here."
This one almost looks like a spellcaster, but can't really tell. I'm just assuming.
Oh, come on, really? You really had to move? You could just stand still. Would have made this a lot quicker and less painful.
The one
For
one
you,
of the gladiators He's going to. Let's see. He's gonna move up.
Ooh,
And he's
not
gonna
up.
throw his spear at Greg.
No, not Greg.
No, Craig!
Not Greg. We
Greg,
barely knew him other
you
than
told
being
me
a
to
grumpy
shut
orc.
up.
Oh fuck. My macros, I think I fucked something up with my macro. What is going on?
Craig is big and green. I think he's green. Or is he gray? Can't tell.
He looks
Oh
good.
no.
I'm not trying to be a racist here. I just can't tell.
Okay, I'm just gonna take the fucking whisper thing off this. I was gonna try to hide my rolls, but it's not cooperating with me.
Okay. So,
Oh my god, you fucking thing. Why are
You
you
have to
making this so hard for me?
do you have to reload again?
No. There. Fuck. His spear fucking missed. Okay, god damn.
Jeez.
Hey, Gabe does not want to give you any time.
Bert's turn. The most useless person rolled that high. I don't know what's going on with this game. He's kind of backs up to the gates like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh man, oh god. This big hulking beast directly across from him goes,
Oh no.
I see something I don't like. I hate old people. They disgust me. And he just moves straight towards Bert with a big ass metal hammer in his hands.
Bert, I just met Bert.
No!
I just
Gosh,
want
you've been into the intercept.
Oh goody, we got two behemoths going at each other.
He just went straight in the way. He kind of looks at you, goes, "What the hell?" But because he didn't attack, he actually gets to swing at you first when you move up to him. Well, he takes a big swing at you and just hits the dirt.
You could just sit
There's the grinder. He's grinding up the sand right now.
Ozzie, you saw his luck on that sample roll for me.
Yeah, all of it just went out the window.
All right, easy. What are you gonna do?
Oni.
Do I have to click on the character first, or just click
Just
it?
click it because it'll automatically it'll do the rolls, and I can just calculate if the
Longsword or longsword versatile?
longsword because you're still using your shield.
Okay.
When you do that.
You man, nobody's hitting.
Damn.
You take a swing at him and you clip the shoulder plate of his armor, but you don't get a direct hit on him.
That's how combat is in D&D at first level. It's just nobody has hit.
Yeah.
Honestly,
that's
I've
true.
never seen this many misses in a row. Like in
This
5
is unusually
I have
high, to be
total
honest. Everybody here should be low level.
Datrus.
Damn it, I knew I should have took magic missile. That never misses.
Yeah, but that also takes a charge. You wouldn't still be
Ooh.
like you used your thing that doesn't require you to use up a spell slot,
Right.
which is
I
kind
know.
of smart because it's early in the fight.
I know. I'm just saying.
I'm going to.
Move sideways.
Well, let's see. Oh. Oh yeah. I'm gonna move. Sideways over here.
Everybody's trying to protect Bert.
They have that thing where like a diagonal.
And
thing.
I'm going to use my cantrip called Sapping Sting. He has to make a saving throw of.
Just click the cantrip. It might have the DC come up automatically.
There it is,
Okay.
13.
There you go.
Necrotic.
Ooh.
force damage.
Yes, roll a Constitution of over 13. Oof.
Oh,
Yeah. Somebody
Yeah.
finally rolls high, and it's a saving throw.
Of course.
Wow.
Of course, because we have to perpetuate the misses.
Tomato.
I'm sorry, but the audience has to be finding this the most boring gladiator match yet.
They're just seeing everybody fail to hit the grinder.
I mean, they're getting the odds of dodges and misses.
You know, audience don't come for that. They come for the blood.
Tomato, takes a few steps forward. He seems to have a sling, and he's grabbing rocks from the ground. He goes, "Fuck you, motherfucker!" Slings a stone at the grinder. Okay, he hit.
Oh my god! The frickin' sling.
1d4.
5 damage.
Akashi gives him a thumbs up.
Yeah, the friggin' rock hits him like right between the eyes. It's like, you fucking kobold.
I'm trying to imagine a Oni giving a thumbs up.
Reaction.
8 rocks.
I'm sorry. Seeing Oni doing anything, I would be like, not sure I should be terrified or amused.
This one moves up a bit, looks around, points at 3, and goes, "Eeny, meeny, miny, die!"
Well, she's a bitch.
And some magic missiles come flying out of her hands.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah, the crazy
Oh,
bit.
I
Oh,
knew she'd
dear.
be a spellcaster.
I knew something off about her.
Okay, so she hits Tom, Datris, and Bert.
No, not Bird.
No!
2 hit
I
points.
take it
He's
I'm the
not
one that
dead
gets
yet.
3.
No, actually, Bert is.
Oh, shit.
She went from left to right.
Ooh.
Ouch. Ooh, ow.
Ow.
Ow. Then again, he is an old man. I probably should be surprised he wouldn't have much health.
He's an old man that's not a character class. He's only got
Yeah.
4 HP.
Oh, dear.
Oh, Wait,
Oh.
is this an escort quest? Do we have to save Bert?
No, everybody
Don't have to.
everybody just seems to be doing that because they just think it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
It's sympathy type thing.
Well, I hate to say this, but I think the caster needs to go first before the grinder.
This guy moves up and throws a dagger at Tomato.
No, not Tom.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh, no.
Oh, Tom.
Oh, he's hit. At least that's not the
Tom.
damage.
Yeah, but the thing is, he already took a magic missile.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh god.
Rip tomato. Quest before he could ripen.
He falls on. He's on the ground bleeding out right now.
He's a fried green tomato.
And he was and he was the one to get the hit.
Gaseous Nicky.
Oh,
I mean-
shit.
I mean, on the one hand, you could technically cast a heal spell on him, but on the other hand,
He's an NPC.
you also want to deal with the living threats that are still conscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you got to pick the right time to pick that battle to raise them. It's not like they're dead yet. They have a while to bleed out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna say death is on a timer.
Alright, I'm
That's
gonna
weird. That's
do.
weird.
Unless they're
Produced-
literally standing over them and start coup de grace them.
I'm gonna
Right.
do produce flame.
Okay.
So my hand starts flaming. The one that is not holding the spear, although it doesn't hurt the spear if it is. Shit. 10 radius light.
You want to use it as a ranged attack.
Yeah, I don't know if it does it allow me to. I thought it was higher levels that you could do it ranged.
Let me see. What does it say?
Within. Oh no! It says that I can hurl it at a creature within 30 feet of me.
Yeah. You can't move if you're gonna conjure it and throw it in the same turn.
All right, so I will throw it at this bastard that's like coming towards me. This dude. So all right, so produce flame. There we go.
Wait,
And then-
he's slightly out of range though. He's 35 feet away.
He is. Damn it.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. I will move up. How do I move?
You have to click on your icon and drag them.
Select and then move.
Arrow.
Yeah, you gotta click on the arrow in the upper left and then click on your
Oh.
character and move it.
Yeah, you can't use
Okay.
the ruler and the selection at the same time.
I keep forgetting that.
There
that
may be a
these rules
keystroke
that we
for it,
use-
but I'm not sure.
Alright, I will move. Whoop, like right here's that should be just within range. Yep, there we go. So just within range. So then, how do I actually? So I did just attack.
Yeah. And I attack. I'm
One
just gonna,
fire-
like, even though you said you weren't supposed to be able to move at the same time, I'm just gonna say, you only move one space. I'll let you do it.
Isn't a 5-foot step like a free action?
I'm just gonna say, well, we'll just pretend you started one step further.
Yeah, like
You didn't do a whole lot of damage though. You only did one damage
I
to him.
I moved and then I produced the flame is what I
Yeah.
should have done. Okay, so then
You did one. You hit him for one damage.
I hit him one fire damage. Okay.
Poof.
Help me!
At least it was
Actually, let me read that. Does it continue to?
Self damage increases.
It doesn't burn them for more than one turn though. So that you just did one damage. So
Yeah.
at the same time though, you're using a cantrip instead of one of your actual spell slots. I don't actually don't know if you have any attack spells.
And
I
you're
think I'm
staying at range,
mostly-
that's a good idea. And
I'm
one-
mostly healing.
Yeah. Although actually, here's a thought. We were talking about something about not wasting your turn. You already did this now, but like on another turn, if you want to heal and do something else at the same time, healing word is a bonus action. So you can
Oh.
technically do that and attack with a weapon at the same time. It's just you can't use two spells. You can't use a bonus action to cast a spell when you're already casting a spell.
Okay.
Okay, which gladiator is this? The one that's near the crazy lady.
Mhm.
Gonna move. Gonna move up to here, and because he's got a spear, he can actually melee from that spot. He's gonna try to hit a Kashi, and he succeeded. Of course, he succeeds now.
This is not looking good.
And rolls a 2. Oh no, nope.
Mm.
Ow.
So actually, I'm going to point out one thing you should keep in mind. Actually, is your secondary abilities. Easy. If you was it able to be used on attack roll?
Iron Will, Body and
Iron,
Mind.
Iron Wall. Like if you just barely miss an attack, you can use that to boost your attack roll, but you can only do it once before a long rest. You also can temporarily increase your armor class by your proficiency bonus. That wouldn't have helped for that attack though. He rolled too high. Matt, Kobold turn.
Yeah. Trying to double check. I'm not sure how much Land Hands heals for.
5 points per level, I think, or something, or
Plus a touch
Something
can
like
heal
that.
wounds. As an action, you can touch a creature to restore a number of hit points to that creature. Doesn't say how many.
I think it's 5 per.
Let me try test clicking on this just to see if it does like a roll or something.
It's like
Oh,
certain amount
heal
of
bonus
points.
amount. I'm not.
Let me give me a sec.
Yeah, this is not clarifying enough.
You have
1220.
you have 5 points to use to heal people with. You
Oh,
don't
those
have to
points
use
are how
all
much
of
I can
them at once.
use. Ah,
Yes.
shite.
They increase every level you go up.
It's probably like 5 times my level, which means it's just 5 right now. And that's an action order to use it. I'm gonna say right now is probably not the time to use it, even though it's very tempting to do so.
You, I don't like you.
Oh, the guy that
The guy that took down Tom.
Don't like you.
Stab.
Oh god.
And
I knew I was gonna miss.
wow.
god damn. How low did you roll?
I rolled a 4. Actually, hold on a sec, Bill.
I'm a little worried you lose this.
Yeah, the dice really seem against us right now.
Hold on, because you also have at least one of your allies is within 5 feet. Oh, okay, no, you're not. You'd have advantage if one of your allies was closer, but
No, yeah, that's the whole game. Other people close, but I'm the only one in range of this guy right now.
this guy is going to move up. He's not doing anything else because he doesn't have a ranged weapon. This is the other gladiator on the other side. That's doesn't really have anyone to attack anymore, but he's going to move up and bide his time. Greg. He's going to run straight forward, start punching people.
Greg punch!
Ah!
Greg punch!
Takes 2 swings with his fists. That one hits. Both hit. He just punched the shit out of this guy.
Pardon me, did we just see some monk bullshit?
Yeah, he's a monk.
Should have known.
Greg is monk. Monk is good.
He did 6 damage total. He's like, he hit this guy really hard, like in his just left right on his stomach, but he's still standing. But he don't look like he's gonna stay standing much longer if he gets hit again. This really ugly, nerdy dwarf moves forward holding the battle axe, doesn't do anything else on his turn though. And the last gladiator is gonna move up and take a stab at Thrak with his spear.
Shield.
And Thrak blocks it with his shield. Hits it at him, probably.
You need to better.
Thordor!
Nope. Can't really do much, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Here
We're gonna say you hold action, so if anyone actually moves up to you, you get a free swing on them as long as it's before your next turn.
Right.
Back to Shogoth.
He's an excellent sprinter. Very dangerous under short distances.
Yes. Weak on short.
Nobody. I think the dwarf is hearing voices.
Kevin,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Wakey, eggs and bakey.
I
Chaos
can-
is on
I
the
can-
field. Ton help.
I can move and still use a cantrip, right?
Yes.
Okay, I move up to Nikki.
Yay!
And I take
Our
another
powers combined.
I shoot another fireball at that guy again.
The same guy.
Yeah.
You're not
Okay.
Captain Planet.
God damn it!
Boom, 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 boom.
Was that the same? If I swear
Just
that's
about
the
the
same
same
roll.
roll.
I think it was the same roll.
Actually, no. The first one was 11, and it still didn't hit. What the fuck?
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh boy. This
Dun, dun, dun,
The
dun, dun,
GM is gonna kill us all.
this gladiator that just got punched senseless freaks out and tries to bolt away, giving Greg a attack of opportunity. Fuck.
Wow.
He just
Jeez.
critical hit him.
hit. Rip out his spine and show it to the crowd.
We sure the game's not the
Fatality.
Yeah, so the guy tries to back away, and Greg just unleashes a punch straight into his chest, knocking him over backwards. That is not what I wanted to click. Bert just continues to cower. He doesn't. He especially because he saw Tomato go down.
Don't blame him.
I got hit by a magic missile.
He should go this way if he wants to avoid more magic missiles.
Yeah,
Grinder's
but he doesn't
turn.
hit.
The grinder.
Take
The
another
misser.
Take another swing at Kashi.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm going to point out you can use your one ability to make your armor class be +2 for the rest of this turn to avoid that if you want. Easy.
Oh,
You can because that would definitely be a hit. So I'm saying if you want, you can
probably
use body and mind to increase your armor class to 18 for the remainder of the round of the turn.
yeah.
That's a reaction ability.
Yeah,
Because he's using them all, you don't want to get hit with that if you don't have to. And it's your turn.
just respond back to him, attack him.
Do you want to rage?
Yes, I'm gonna rage and attack him while he's between attacks.
There should actually be a rage button on the sheet that will automatically add the rage damage if you... Where is it, though? Okay, I actually don't know where it is. So I'm just going to manually add 2 damage if you hit.
Does
So-
he
so-
attack twice? Or should I say, does he roll twice for rage then?
No, that's if you're doing a reckless attack and you don't get that at level
never
1.
mind.
He just gets extra damage and he takes half damage from physical attacks while he's raging. Oh my god. That's a miss.
Ah,
I think we're gonna die.
Yeah, seriously, the dice are completely against us this entire round so far.
Hey. Roll 20.
Dash.
Alright, he's
Thunberger.
gonna move 30 feet to the side after seeing that crazy chick. And question: if a 10-foot cube was centered on the grinder, could I hit all 3 of these guys?
With what?
If a
10-foot
10-foot cube,
Yeah.
A 15-foot
yeah.
cube, yeah, because it'd be centered on him. It'd be 15 in each direction,
well,
but it would also be on top of the
well,
Oni.
it's a 10-foot cube though, and
Right,
this is 5 feet, so that's my question.
If you would put it like
Yeah, if you put
right here, it would only.
if you
hit,
put right here, so it would cover all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
And,
5,
It would hit
10.
all
Oh, I
three.
would almost
What
miss
spell are
that
you
one.
thinking of using?
the big one.
The big one?
I like to use magnify gravity. Oh, and of course I did. Of course I did.
Yeah, of
The
course.
lowest damage you can, but hey, they gotta roll a 13 Constitution. Oh, actually, that might have been the best choice. I think these guys might have high Constitution, but I can't say for sure.
Well, the grinder does. I'm doing his. Well, it's not super high, but I'm going to do his first.
Get compact.
And the dice.
And
dice
the-
keep
The
rolling.
one good thing is that occasionally the dice is biting the NPCs as well.
The dwarf is high. Okay, the dwarf saved. They take half damage if they save, right?
Yeah, it's usually the rule.
Would that
So
be rolling
save
up
the creature takes half as
rolling
much
down?
damage. So they get like 3.
I just got to roll for the. I got to roll for the gladiator. And he rolled a
Jeez.
natural 20. He didn't even have a bonus.
Wow.
Okay, well, at least the worst guy took the most damage, though. Yeah,
True, he took the full 7, the other 2 took 3.
His speed is halved until the end of his. That doesn't actually matter all that much.
He's in the middle of a brawl right now, yeah, it don't matter.
The dwarf took 4. Gladiator took 4. Tom can't do anything because he's unconscious.
I assume
Tom
they think he did
continues.
death roll.
Tom
Actually, yeah,
continues to bleed on
he's
the
got to
ground.
roll, and he's got to roll a 20. Fuck, I'm gonna move this over here so that way it's not on top of the macros. He's saved.
He's safe so far. Yep.
Anyhow, crazy lady is actually gonna do magic missile again, and she's gonna throw all of them at Greg because he punched the shit out of that gladiator effortlessly.
Oh,
shit.
no.
No.
Greg's gonna get nuked.
That's not good.
11 damage.
Ooh.
Shit.
He lets out a loud grunt as he staggers backwards a bit and then kind of glares at her like, "You fucking bitch." She goes,
You're next.
"Oh shit, all out of spells."
Kill her, Greg. Kill her.
Mugger is going to take a swing at Thrak with his club. He misses. And the person
You
who's
are a type
AFK
of
is now,
swings.
it's now the person who's AFK's turn.
What? Me?
It's your turn.
Okay.
Perfect timing.
Indeed. Now do
Okay.
something. Now do something.
You know, I actually meant I completely forgot to change the music when this fight started.
I was hearing crowd sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
figured the crowd sounds were what you were going for, but
crowd
okay.
sounds.
Yeah, I was hearing like swords and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was what it was meant to play.
We're at a more dramatic point in the fight anyhow, so this works better now.
Woohoo! I don't know if I can revive
You
Tommy.
can you can healing word him. I mentioned that before if you wanted to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
healing word. He's not dead. You can
Healing
healing
word-
word him
healing
and
word
he'll
is
get those
bonus-
hit points and wake up.
It's a bonus
Actually,
action.
mostly dead and all dead.
He's just leaning tomato juice on bleeding tomato juice. On the ground.
Actually, his body's struggling to keep from making the tomato juice. It's so far winning.
It's Kobold ketchup.
And I think I have
They
to
don't-
actually no, that's lay on hands, isn't it? That you have to actually touch them.
Yeah.
Normal
Yeah.
healing spells, you have to walk up to them, but things like healing word is
Healing-
actually meant to be a
healing-
distance
yeah.
shot heal.
Yeah, it's a distance shot. It's a bonus action. It just doesn't heal as much as Cure Wounds would.
All right, so
If you do use that, make sure to check off one of the spell slot bubbles to remember that you don't got as many spells left.
okay. Alright, so I'm going to healing word tomato. So do I just like highlight
Just click,
him then?
just click,
You
just click
click
the
on the
button.
spell.
Just click
Oh,
on
you
the
just
spell.
click on the spell. Okay.
Yeah, I'll change the HP on his token afterwards.
Alrighty. So what?
You healed him to full because he doesn't have that much HP.
Boom! You're a great healer.
Woohoo! I've healed something.
What? What happened?
What?
And then let's see here.
What? What happened?
You-
Ah,
you-
it's so
That's
fighting.
25 feet.
And just so you know that you can actually make a melee attack with a spear without being right next to them. You can be a square away.
I would also
Yeah.
point out that you're
Okay.
using the ruler. You're supposed to be placing it on your character.
Huh? What?
You're supposed to
Oh.
be placing it on your character, then dragging. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It,
Like
it
if-
should automatically snap to the center.
Like if you wanted to go right here, you could try to stab the guy that's straight ahead of you without
Right.
getting right up to him.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get
I was
right here.
hoping to add
And
some kind of
especially-
flanking.
Well, but here's the thing: if you're standing right there, that means you're right next to Matt, so he gets pack tactics on his next turn.
Oh, sweet. Okay,
Give
so
me
I can
stabbies,
still
give
do
me stabbies.
something. I can still do something. Okay, so I'm going to go up this way. I'm going to stab him with
Yep.
my spear. Come on. Alright, so... how do I do that?
Just click the spear.
Click
Uh,
your
the spear.
spear in your character sheet.
Alright, so...
And watch the
melee.
shiny numbers flash before your eyes. I think that might have hit, but not for much.
yeah, man, you keep hitting this guy for one
Oh my
damage.
god! Eventually,
Yeah.
I will paper cut
She
him
will
to
will
death.
him down to nothing.
You stab him, he just maneuvers to avoid getting full contact with him, so just kind of like slices him across the side. He's like, ah, son of a bitch. This gladiator gets his turn. He's gonna try to hit Akashi, and he hit in spite of that freaking ability. Okay.
Ah,
Jeez.
No!
Oh no. Oh no.
This is
The
only
barbarian's
this
gonna
is
go
only
down.
This is only gonna be half damage though, because he's raging. So
3.
Tree.
Three. Thrax's turn.
Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, I'm surrounded by like two guys. I can't really move from this spot right now, but I got bonus on this guy that I attacked the first time, so attacking him again.
I'll harm you.
Yeah, click the advantage thing before you
Click
roll.
on the advantage. Yeah. All right.
Okay, you hit. Which one are you hitting? The gladiator or the mugger? Okay. Yeah, you stab him right in his shoulder. He's like, ah, motherfuck. He's barely standing right now.
I
He
will
doesn't.
end you.
Yank this
I'm
sword
actually
back out.
I'm actually kind of surprised he survived. And this guy's turn. He's finally able to get close enough to try and hit somebody.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Oh,
No!
shit! I knew he was going for Sharath.
Oh
Well,
no.
she did shoot at him like twice.
Yeah, neither hit. I like to remind you.
He pulls out a dagger and takes a stab at you.
I guess it hits. Yeah. Why am I not surprised?
I can't believe you rolled max damage.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, you know what though? He doesn't know you have burning hands, and he's within range now. That
So-
can't miss.
Reach out and touch somebody.
Yes.
Reach out.
Oh,
touch
so-
things.
Preferably right around their face. That'll teach them.
Gladiator
Good news.
number 6.
Okay,
He's
you're
going
ruining,
to-
you're ruining my
attack
satisfaction.
He misses Greg with his spear. Or actually, he's got to use his sword. He moves up and misses with his sword. Greg is going to start punching the shit out of this guy because he just took a swing at him.
Punch. Kick. It's all in the mind.
First punch misses. Is there any way to just re-roll that? No, not that I can see. That one hit.
That last one was
6 damage. You hear a loud crack as he nails the guy right in the rib cage. He's not looking very good now. This guy...
Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm worried about him.
Yes.
I'm more worried about him than the grinder. Oh, shit! Oh!
Choppy!
He's not within range.
Yeah, because he's a dwarf, so he kind of has the same problem as Deadlock when he's trying to reach his destination.
right.
This gladiator.
Not my turn.
Gonna
Oh, that's how he
take a
shuts
swing
something.
gonna take a swing at the kobold, and he actually
Ah!
Oh, jeez.
Again, what is for the goddamn rolls today?
4 damage.
You're an asshole.
Mordor.
I see him. Oh wait, let me just 1, 2. Let me get this to work. Yeah. Okay, I see him going towards Bert. I move, and attack him.
Does he get backstab?
I think sneak attack doesn't count if you just walk up behind him while they're not engaged with somebody. But he hit. He's walking towards Bert, and you just run up behind him and stab him right in his freaking liver, and he's like, ah, and falls face first on the ground.
Nice.
Did you just kill him in one shot?
No, he was injured. He got hit by the gravity.
Oh,
Oh, that's
yeah,
right. The gravity earlier.
I mean,
Oh,
he's the one
shit.
that made a saving throw, but he got hit by that already.
Right, he
But
took
still,
reduced
you
damage
technically
from that,
killed
but-
Shield again! It's
Yep,
happening again!
yep.
Shogun.
Okay, you little bastard.
Make sure to click the spell slot.
I
button.
know.
What I think you're doing.
Reach down and touch me. Do, 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 do.
Oh wait, that's a dex save. He can
Yeah.
reduce the damage, but he cannot completely avoid it. He failed.
Thank God.
He just stabbed you and just kind of looks up as you also there's fire coming right at his face. Like he just bursts into flames, starts flailing his arms around, and just flops on the ground, just charred to ash.
I'm keeping one hand. I'm keeping one hand on my giant wound from the knife, and just going. That's what happens to people that touch me.
Quick, cauterize your wound.
That's kind of the idea. Is like literally after I cast the fire, my hands
Just gonna come
warm.
right back to your ribs and stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
Bert's turn. Runs up, starts kicking the dead dwarf. Going, you son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! This is for my son.
I figured.
You know, I will. I think he's allowed that one.
Yep.
The grinder.
Grinder's turn, and
To whiff.
TZ's armor class is back to normal now, so he's still
Whiff.
missing.
Nice range.
He just hits a big pile of sand and nothing happens.
Oy.
He's doing a real good job attacking the air.
Kashi's turn. The fact that you've gotten his way is probably the biggest issue this guy's had this fight. 'Cause, like,
All right.
He just cannot get through to me.
The one time he did, you used your one-time ability to avoid getting hit by it.
Bonk, bonk on the head.
I'm at a little less than half HP.
You're both at less than half HP.
Nothing much I can do except try to beat his ass down again.
I mean, I can run over there and help you.
Well, I would argue we go over there and help him as soon as we're done with these two.
If you notice that I'm struggling, I don't know.
Oh my god. You know, I'm just gonna one time just roll again. I want to see if it really. Oh my god!
Wow. That's wow.
Sucky roll.
Nobody other than Deadlock can hit apparently.
Sucky
I managed to hit only after he was literally right in front of me.
Sucky rolls, and I stabbed the guy for 7
kind of a
HP.
guaranteed hit
Oh,
that
melee.
would reduce the damage.
Oh, melee, everybody's literally right in front of everybody.
Beatrice.
Beatrice is just gonna wave up his hands. He goes, "Okay, enough of this," and just magic missile one bolt on each of the special people, which would be this person,
The mugger.
this person, and this crazy bitch.
Basically, all the people that are left that are not regular gladiators.
Pretty much.
Boom,
All right.
boom.
And actually, if you click magic missile, it should roll the one die, so you could just do that repeatedly instead of typing in the roll.
Well, first guy gets 4. The guy that the kobold's fighting.
Yep.
And the grinder gets 4. And let's see what crazy bitch gets. 4.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, well, the mugger went down, and the other two do not look very good at all. The grinder actually looks like he's really pissed because he's like, "This ain't supposed to happen to me. I'm the grinder."
I grind things. Things don't grind me.
I'm the bone saw.
I'll go back to this, but it's completely out of character, so I won't say it.
There's little Tom.
Tomato's turn. He just bewildered and doesn't understand why he's standing again, but he goes, "Fuck you, asshole!" Throws another stone at the grinder.
The grinder's greatest weakness: a stone to the face.
The greatest weakness is somebody yelling, "Fuck you, asshole!"
Whoosh, 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 plunk.
Stone bounces off his head. You hit him in the same spot again, and he's just kind of like, "Ugh, ugh." He kind of starts doing that thing where he's swaying, and then he falls over on his back. Her turn.
Got squished by Tomato. Oh crap!
He points at Beatrice and winks. Make what is this cantrip saving throw again?
Oh, she's doing something to Beatrice. Oh no.
Oh, shit.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, thank goodness I have good wisdom.
Roll high, roll high, roll high.
So wise.
Not bad.
17.
You feel a faint ringing of bells in your ears, but nothing happens aside from that.
Oh, Toll the Dead? That nasty ass spell?
Yep. You're lucky you saved, because it probably would have KO'd you, because you're already injured. Kashishnik.
Alright, gosh, I'm gonna, like, just throw fire at the, at this one here. Whoop! I'm
Okay.
gonna skip over. Well, actually, maybe I should. I'm gonna maneuver around Matt, I think.
You can actually stab him over me with your spear
You
from
can-
right
oh,
there.
that's right. You're a freaking kobold. Okay.
I am short,
Alright.
and you have a range, technically a reach weapon.
I mean, you could still technically move to the right a little bit so you're closer to the rest of the fighting, but
Yeah, I think I'll still kind of move. Whoop.
because there's only one of the named enemies left. The rest of them are down.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I will fire that at her. Hopefully it does more than 1 damage, but I'm not,
Oh.
It does 2 damage! What?
Oh no, you can't because you moved. Because you.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you
Oh,
can't
shit,
do
that's
the
right.
spells. Remember, you can't
God
move and then
damn
do
it.
spells. You gotta pick one or the other.
Alright, well,
It's just that particular cantrip because it's kind of powerful. They make it so you can't summon it and move on the same turn if you're.
Oh, god damn.
If you're gonna
Okay,
throw
so
it.
let's, how can we erase that? Can I
Just
use my
poke the guy that's right in front of me.
Yeah, just
Alright,
use your
I'm just
spear.
poke? There you
You did the
The
exact same
roll.
go. Okay.
You get him right in the thigh, and he's like, ah,
Still dealt 2 damage. So.
my squiddly spooch. No, he doesn't say my squiddly spooch. This isn't Invader's Zone.
Humans don't have squiggly smooches. He's a chameleon.
This gladiator moves up to try and keep the Oni from going anywhere and takes another stab at him. And
Bonk.
I thought it was nothing.
you just smack this spear away with your shield and glare at him. Matt!
Back of the hand slapped his attack away. I get bonuses to this. I get to stab the new guy.
Yo, you die too.
With advantage.
Stabby.
Oh! Yeah, he's busy. He's actually paused to look at the stab wound in his leg and is trying to regain his balance, and you just slide your short sword like right in between his ribs, and he just collapses.
Just stab him right in the ribs, then to pull it out and stab again. Just die!
Kuso
End up with a
Kurai?
shield bashed to his head as he's just bleeding out.
Yeah, I've been learning some Japanese on that old dual.
What did he say?
Kuso Kurai. Right?
Okay.
All right. Well,
Basically, eat shit.
this gladiator that's left over here tries to stab. You guys were worried for a bit, but the thing is, you're actually the only ones in this battle that have healing magic on your side.
Oh.
My house add that the kobolds have now taken 2 victims.
That's because one of them's not even a very strong kobold.
Another enemy falls to the kobolds. You just hear 2 voices.
He tries to stab Greg with a short sword, and he just deflects it with his forearm. Lets out a yell, unleashes his own punch back at the guy.
Wax on, block. Wax off, punch.
Misses.
I know what
Yes.
Kuso is because of Kuso Gay, which is shit game.
Yeah, he basically deflects the sword, takes a swing at him. The guy manages to dodge it, but then he just smashes him really hard in the head. His helmet goes flying off, and he crumples on the ground.
So Fred Wood, aka That's My Trunks on Twitter, made a game called Kuso.
Thordor, you got like 2 targets left to pick from.
Yep.
And one of them
And-
just took a swing at your Oni teammate.
Yes, but also we got this lady here who's been annoying with her spells. So.
Yeah, that she has.
Staying back. Our character.
The dwarf would like to say hello.
Yes.
Hi? Ah!
Wish.
Hello.
Yeah, she just narrowly leaps back to avoid getting stabbed.
Darn.
She's actually got the lowest armor class out of everybody here, but nobody has below a 10. It's very rare. Alright, Shogoth. You got a lot less targets left to pick from now.
Well, I guess first I'll actually move. Let's see. Let me check the distance. I can get close to the gladiator or be a distance to the lady. I'm not sure. That's.
You don't need to really get that close to him because even your spells are all ranged.
Right?
Oh, right. But I still move a little bit. I'll move here. Let me just look at my spells real fast.
What do they call it? The burst one formation?
And you didn't check off a spell slot when you used Burning Hands.
That's true at the wizard lady.
With
The
Fireball?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you actually.
That's a high damage roll, too. Yeah, she just narrowly dodged an attack from Thordor, and then looks up and just screams as a fire blast hits her in the face, and falls over backwards with her head on fire.
Hey, bitch!
She only had 1 hit point left.
Wow.
Your hair's on fire. Boom.
Okay. Since I hear the head, I have to say it. Headshot.
Headshot, shot.
Bert's turn.
He's like going to try to do something.
Everybody run!
He just takes a swing at him with a freaking long sword, just whiffs, and the gladiator just kind of looks at him like, "What the fuck?"
Old man's on a rampage!
Look out for a hobo with a shotgun.
Gosh, man, the rounds get a lot shorter when people start dropping.
Yep.
Yeah.
Only smash.
What else would we actually hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does help when the dice don't roll against us for half a round.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Who's the one that's left?
The one's right next to you that Bert just took a swing at and missed.
Yep, just that lone gladiator.
Where's the damn page?
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Smite.
Yeah, he's distracted by Bert, and then your sword just comes flying, and you just you realize that his head is on the floor now. His body just falls over with blood squirting out of his neck. Out of everybody in this fight, he's the one that's definitely just flat out dead. He got distracted by an angry old man taking a swing at him. So, aside from Tom going down, you guys didn't have anyone drop.
Yeah, but
We were worried for a while though, because the game was really rolling against us.
That's
That
if you-
almost dying.
I almost died.
Who cares? I don't know you yet.
The grand priest overseeing things goes, "You have shown us what you got, and you got victory." You notice that the grinder's still alive. He's kind of trying to like crawl away, and you hear the audience chanting, "Finish him! Finish him! Finish him!"
I'll do it.
Well, Akashi's the closest one to him.
I know.
Deadlock's probably the only one getting my reference.
No, I get it.
on the floor all the time.
I just keep wanting to show them what I really got, but I don't have any ranged weapons right now.
Datrus is gonna look over at Tom and just go, "Does this priest always give these bad speeches?"
I'm trying to decide whether Akashi would finish him or not.
Well, I mean, you did see him try to lunge at like a defenseless old man.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, basically you walked in the way of him to kill him, trying to kill a little man.
Honor is very important to him. Do I need to roll for that or what?
No, you just have to say you're going to do a coup de grace.
You basically just walk up to coup de grace and he looks up at you and goes, "Go to hell, you ogre bastard!" And then he gets cut off as you stab him in the chest, finish him off.
That was a gun for the neck.
Well, actually, where would Akashi stab him? Especially because he called him an ogre.
Right in the throat.
Yeah, he'll bleed more.
Just hold the sword over his throat, hammer down with the other fist.
The crowd kind of cheers, starts cheering, and doesn't really seem to care about the rest of the people that are lying around bleeding out.
I give a quick side kick to the two guys laying next to me and start walking away from them.
Yeah, Greg actually pulls this guy back up off the ground and headbutts him and throws him back down. So,
I don't know. I guess I walk over to Bert and I heal him a little bit.
I was actually kind of pondering that myself. Actually, if you're going to heal Bert, I can. Actually, no. Actually, if you're going to heal anyone, heal the Oni and I'll heal Bert.
Okay.
Hold on. Tom seems to realize what you guys are going to do. He's like, "Don't heal Bert. Don't heal Bert.
What?
I got a plan.
Huh?
I got a plan.
Okay.
Let's send a doctor if he's injured."
All right. I don't know what the plan is, but it sounds like it might be interesting. Okay. Get doctor. We get doctor.
So,
Hmm?
would I actually use Cure Wounds on Akashi, or?
That'd probably be a better idea because if you have time to move up.
You've got time. You got a few moments, so you can walk up to him and just do it.
Alright, so. Boom. Alright, that's all of my
Yeah,
spells.
yeah, he's at full. He's healed him for more than he needed.
Arigato.
Yeah, so eventually a bunch of servants start coming out and dragging off the bodies and of the other people, and guards come and basically disarm you and just start to lead you back to the jail.
I'm basically waiting for Tom's call for getting a doctor for Bert.
All right, I'm gonna switch back to the other music. I just gotta set up something real quick before we.
So we're getting unequipped again.
Yep.
Oh, that was fun.
We won. But at what cost?
I just gotta make some changes to the other screen before we transition back because actually what was Greg's health at? Because I don't think his token didn't change on the other screen because I don't have it tied to a character sheet.
About 2/5 left.
All right. You're brought back. You put your foot back in your cells. Bert and actually Shogoth are kind of left out on the tables because they're injured because they are gonna bring a doctor.
Wait, wasn't I injured?
Yeah, but you don't look as beat up as everybody else.
I'm kind of halfway myself.
Yeah.
I don't know if that.
Both of them are below the halfway point. That's just I'm just gonna say that's how they decide. They're also not gonna have like a bunch of you out at the same time because
Yeah, I suppose I'm like borderline over the halfway.
It makes sense. They start with the old man and the woman.
What'd you say?
Well, they're gonna start with the guy that's literally defenseless and the woman that's beat up.
Why would they send him in as a fighter? Just like a
because they literally just expected him to die because he's the only person here that's actually from this city, and he was basically he's considered a criminal because of something he did.
So they're just executing him essentially.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you guys kept him from getting killed. This halfling woman comes in wearing nurse clothes and looks over people. She bandages Bird up a bit. Takes a look at Shogoth and helps her a little bit with some bandages and healing salve. And Tom starts going, Hey lady, we need to talk to you. So she comes over, see what Tom wants, and he's rambling stuff at her that just to try and get her to let them out, but she's not really paying attention to him. She just starts looking at Thrak.
Kind of raise an eyebrow while she's staring at me. I kind of look back at her.
She walks up to your cell, looks at you, and she reaches into her shirt and pulls out a pendant that and hands it to you, and you realize that it's your pendant, your holy symbol of Sif.
Goes slack jaw for a second, quickly comes over to take it back.
You'll find what you bring.
She goes, No warrior of the Lady of Excellence should be in this place. How good are you at acting?
He kind of thinks for a moment.
We can act good. What do you need me to act?
You're gonna pretend you're sick. I'll get a guard to let me into your cell to take a look at you, and then you can jump them.
Nods quickly.
All right.
He takes his symbol, quickly puts it on, but also tucks it underneath his shirt so it can't be seen right away. Then he hops over to his bed.
Shogoth hears this plan as well because she's sat back up, but you haven't been put back in your cell yet.
Do I hear it at all?
Yeah, but you're in your cell, so there's not a whole lot you can do. Although,
do I see any of this, or am I too far away?
Everybody at least has some idea of what's going on, because the old prisoner pretending he's sick routine is kind of a thing. But none of you have your weapons, but some of you do have spells that could reach somebody even if you're in your cell.
Oh my God, Brian!
It's late at night, and most of the guards have kind of went home already. So she actually leaves for like a moment and comes back, and a freaking goblin guard comes rushing in with her.
It burns his inside.
You gotta be kidding me. Roll a deception check, Matt.
Oh boy, here we go.
I was gonna say,
How good of an actor really is he, according to the dice?
Maybe should be deception around here. Should be
deception, I do got +2 to it.
Oh yeah. Actually, you rolled
I'm sweating up a storm. I look sick.
Yeah. Turn advantage off though, so that you don't. That
Oh,
doesn't
wait.
happen again. But I'll keep it anyhow. Yeah. So he opens the gate and walks in with her, and he's actually put his sword down. And she's not like, now help me get him on the bed, and he's dangerously close to you. So if you're gonna do something, now's the time to do it.
Grapple him, and yank him down to the ground. And if I can, I'm gonna try and grab for his head, and maybe if I have to, I'll snap his neck.
Roll an athletics check.
Do I have the ability to maybe throw a flame at him?
If you'll have.
If things go sideways, we might need it. But hold on for that. You can probably like take your turn to like get it ready. If anything, athletics.
Yep. Okay, yeah, you get a hold of him, and you kind of like get like a reverse headlock on him, almost like you're gonna DDT him into the ground, and you just grabbing a hold of him, and you're just clenching on his neck and until he stops moving and passes out.
Stop.
All of a sudden, I feel him go limp. Oh, let go. Ah! Does he have any weapons on him? First things first.
Yeah. He actually has a rapier that he put down on the ground.
Yoink! First thing snatched up. Any other gear that'd be useful? Otherwise, I'm looking also for keys.
He's got a set of keys, and
yanking the keys.
Let's see. But let's add the rapier to your character sheet real quick before I forget. And if you're willing to actually take the time to yank his armor off, you'll basically have the whole kit you had in the arena, aside from having a rapier instead of a short sword.
Which would be an improvement, yes. So actually, first things first, we're gonna unlock the 2 cells next to mine, and while they go unlock the others, and then I'm gonna remove the armor from the goblin.
Okay. Yeah. So everybody's
order of necessity. Those 2 first.
All right.
So I'm let out of my cell.
Yeah, everybody's been let out of their cell at this point.
I run to the nurse immediately and go, "Did you happen to find a book, a journal, within the gear that was taken from us?"
She goes, all of your things except for your weapons and armor are in one of the other rooms in here. I'm just not sure where.
Can we trust this lady though? If she's not going to run off and tell the
What
guards.
choice do we have?
What choice do we have? 2. She helped us.
It's yanking off the leather armor off the goblin.
Still, I'll be watching you, lady.
She kind of glares at you and goes, "I'm a slave. The only reason I get any decent treatment at all is because I'm a nurse. I don't care about these assholes."
Why don't you come with us and then you won't be a slave anymore? Live free like us out in Freeport.
Because as a nurse, if I go missing, they'll notice it immediately. They'll be more likely to follow you if I go with you.
No likey went back.
So getting the leather gear on now, he's taking it off the goblin.
We should tie up the goblin. If we
Bed
have
sheets.
proof.
We got bed sheets. Tie them up with bed sheets.
Grab a bed, literally just grab the bed sheet off his own bed, twirl it up, and start tying up a knot around its arms.
No. You have to put him in a bag of a bed sheet and tie it up and leave him like a trash
No,
bag
no.
size
Better
fish.
yet. Once he's done tying up his arms to the bed sheet, he'll take the pillow sheet and put it over his head.
Or even better yet, we tie him up in the bed sheets and then we stab him with your rapier.
Or we can tie him up with the bed sheets and make him into a pinata. Just a
And then
thought.
stab him with the rapier.
My rapier. Besides, it's dishonorable. Put him in the corner. He's done for now.
You do know which way the exit is because I have uncovered that on the
Yeah,
map. because
we've
you
seen
went
that
out
to
the
the
door.
south here.
That's over here. It's just got the cages.
So
Yeah, just making sure everyone else is free. Also, check with the healer. Basically,
Are you gonna be okay once we're gone? You sure nothing else?
She says, she looks at you and says, "Punch me in the face."
he looks confused for a moment.
Oh, Trixie, right. Sorry.
Pulls back.
Well,
Yeah, you. She stumbles back for a sec, and she looks like you might have broke her nose, but she just kind of starts trying to wiggle it back into place.
sorry. Too much gusto.
He goes, "Nah, the more realistic it looks, the better."
All right. Everybody free. Okay, we go find stuff and we get out. Thank you very much. The lady always remembers.
And starts heading out with the others.
Tom still has his sling because they just never noticed that it was not just a piece of cloth.
Oh yeah, I still have my.
So
Even
he's
though
just
he
scooping
used
up
it
stones as
multiple
they walk.
times in the match.
Yeah, the MVP weapon of the match, basically. No one notices.
Yeah, so the nurse just kind of like lays down on the ground and
Pretends to be knocked out.
she basically does look like she's just gonna go to sleep, so that it looks more believable.
Just as good. Yeah.
Tom goes, there's one very, very important thing we gotta do.
Oh.
We gotta go over here.
He
Over
just
here?
runs over and pops this door open.
Okay.
This appears to be like a kitchen. He runs in, he's like,
I need to get the cheese. Gotta get the cheese.
Gotta get the what?
He just grabs a big cheese wheel off of the counter.
Oh,
and starts-
jeez.
Jeez.
Is there
Okay,
any
but
other
what if
food
you
in here?
do- What if you do? Don't cut that cheese.
We cut it later.
But yeah, is there any other food in there? Other than the cheese?
There's other food, but he doesn't seem to care about it. There's like a bowl of stew that's just sitting there that's like room temperature.
What's in this room?
All right, you open that.
Stew might be a little bit much to carry around. Is there like just some basic like meat or something?
Or a loaf of bread.
There is a bunch of bread lying around.
Easily grab a couple loaves just for something to munch on while we run.
This looks like it was an interrogation room.
Oof.
There's like bloody handcuffs near the table.
Ooh.
There's not really anything of value here. There is a window there though, and you can kind of see out that there's it looks like it's just the back a back alley that's nearby.
A back alley where only the people that walk into could hear the screams.
Oh, it's a nice dark black back alley though.
And the keys do unlock the gates on these cell bars that are around the area too.
Yeah, okay. Got pocket bread. Got.
I doubt there's gonna be anything.
Actually, matter of fact, I'm going to take a bit of one of the loaves I'm not grabbing and just dip a whole bunch of it into the stew.
Not bad.
Dunk it again and then run. Double dip. I'm so mildly not evil.
All right. And just so you know, there's a door here, and there's a
Oh
door
gosh,
here.
there's doors everywhere. Okay.
Okay.
Alright,
let's-
I'll go
let's
look at
review-
this one.
Hold
I'll
up,
look
hold
at
up.
this one.
Just
Okay,
'cause
I'll look at
the
this
store
one.
door already looked over here, so I'm gonna uncover this a bit.
Okay.
And there's just two more doors over that way.
Do I have the keys currently, or
These aren't locked; they're just regular
Oh, okay.
doors.
Oh,
I
okay.
check this room here?
You're about to touch the doorknob, and you hear snoring coming from the other side of the door.
Which one of us?
Thordor.
Anything over at this door?
Or this
You don't-
door?
You don't hear anything. Do you want to open the door?
Yeah, I kind of want to see what's on the other side here. Like through this way.
I'm gonna silently creak the door and try to make
Alright.
not much noise. And
Anything
There's
else?
exit the room.
There's a couple benches here. It looks like this might be a like a waiting room before they take someone somewhere else.
There's another door there?
Yes, there is.
I'm gonna
Let's see what.
Can I creak the door a little bit and take a look inside?
The elf is trying to take a peek.
It looks like a pantry.
Ah, anything in there?
More food?
More food, nothing that's prepared though. Just like
I don't
There's
care. More food is more food. Is there
Yeah,
finally
but
meat
it-
this
but-
time?
But it's like more than you're gonna be. This is like a week's worth of food for like the whole goblin guard.
Don't
I'm gonna
care.
look
We
for
could still
some
pocket some
cilantro.
of this.
Do
You
I
seem to
hear
underestimate
anything
my
from
amount
this
of
door?
how much this
No, you
is.
I'm gonna look for some seasoning
I'll
so I
check
can
in this
prepare stew later.
I'm gonna leave the room where I heard sleeping noises from alone.
Alright.
Do I hear anything on the other side of this door?
No, you don't. Real quick
Alright.
though, the only deadlock is you find what looks like captain's office, but he's not here. And you do notice that there's a couple lockers in here, and right away you notice your backpack hanging out of one of them.
Okay, then I try to see if I can. Well, first,
They're not actually locked. They're just
Okay.
kind of like
Alright.
unlocked.
I'll check the lockers just to
Yeah.
verify that
You
it's
get-
what I think it is.
Yep, your backpack with all of your stuff, except for like weapons, are in here. So like all your traveling equipment, even your rations, your gold.
All right.
And you looking around, you can theorize that most everybody else's stuff is in here
Yeah.
too.
All right. I go first. I tell Oni that if any equipment you had, probably in this room here. Then I go individually to the others and tell them the same.
Right.
All right.
All right.
I immediately run in.
Like I was saying though, with the second
I'll leave
rations
that
room here, if
alone.
there's any meat, he wants to at least grab a few things.
I'll
Okay.
grab if there's any bread, I'll grab a couple of loaves, I guess.
All right. So everybody's got their traveling stuff back, except for, like I said, nobody's got any weapon. Well, technically, the kobold's got a sword. Everybody else.
Did I find
Right.
his dad's journal?
Yes, all your stuff is in here,
Okay. Then he's
including your
happy.
spell book, which you're really happy to see because you need it.
You're right.
I assume I had a couple things still left over.
And having
Like
told-
anything that's actually in your inventory in your character sheet, you have.
Right.
This is why I didn't have anyone get their starting weapons and armor, because you don't actually have anything right now.
Okay,
Okay,
so I got my bedroll back. I got my backpack back. Signet
Okay.
ring.
Did Thordor
Uh,
mention what he heard from the other room?
Oh, yeah. I
What?
also mentioned about the hearing sleeping sounds in the other room.
Who's
also wanna-
sneaky?
Is this like a window right here I'm next to, or is that like another door?
Yeah, it's a window. You just see this like the sidewalk out the front of the building area.
Okay.
Oh, we might want to leave that way.
Now, do we notice anything like over here? This counter thing.
That's
or-
just like you can tell they got like a thing. They got a logbook where of just like prisoners they brought through here.
Okay.
It seems that there were a lot more prisoners here recently, but they either died in the arena or they got recruited by a gladiator school.
Okay, now that's all established, I go over here and says, well, do we want to do anything about that room that I heard the sleeping sounds from, or do we just want to get out of here?
Who's sneaky?
Well,
Kyle, look.
Tom goes, well, if goblin guards are sleeping, kill them, take their weapons.
Yes.
Should we send the small one first?
Well, seeing as he's the only one with an actual weapon other than the...
Okay, so
Spell
you're
casting.
going to allow me to sneak in there? Actually, I don't have a negative to sneaking right now. Actually,
I mean, unless you want to give me your rapier.
Greg
Let me-
will back you up because he doesn't need a weapon.
Okay, yeah, that would also help. Let me double check what my sneak is actually before I got +3.
Does that mean that I should not have my spear and my armor from gladiator stuff?
You shouldn't.
No, you won't have your. You shouldn't
Yeah.
have your spear. Or
Yeah, I just
gladiator
don't got time.
I just hadn't had
remove
time
all
to
the
clean out everything. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I am going to try to stealth in there. I have no negatives to this, and I have a +3 due to my natural dexterity. Actually, why am I not able to... Oh, it went into edit mode for some reason. That's weird.
Oh.
Yeah, you
sneak.
He sneaks up a storm.
You just see me slowly draw up my new blade, slowly push the door open, and start to very quietly go in.
Yeah, so there's 3 goblins here sleeping on their beds.
Well, it's not that.
These are the 3 you very easily recognize these as the 3 that were watching over you guys earlier in the day. Which, by the way, it's nighttime at this point, which is why obviously they're asleep and there was not a whole lot of people.
There's not a whole lot of people. It's been a long day. They've been awake for, so yeah.
They're just snoring away and don't hear you coming.
I quietly motion to the orc to get the middle guy, and then we'll pounce on the last guy, and we'll just try to very quickly take these 2 out.
Yep. Roll with advantage for your attack.
Roll with advantage, yes, because they're technically
they're asleep. They're
well, they're asleep, but they're also technically what's the word for it? Prone.
Yep. Also pack tactics even without that, so.
Stabby.
You critical hit him. You just
critical stealth, critical.
Yeah, you just get ready for this.
The Kobold Paladin has an inner rage.
Yeah. You kind of get ready to jab him, and you end up. You didn't intend to do this, but you end up stabbing him right under the chin, and it comes out one of his eyeballs, and you're like, oh God.
He literally has to put a hand over his maw to keep himself from going, oh! Okay, I obviously shish kebab this one.
That is not what I intended to do.
Well then, I think he hits her.
Macro for Greg real quick. Greg attack. I literally just made a macro for Greg so that I wouldn't have to keep clicking over and over again. No, that's 19. That's 20. Okay, yeah. So he hit twice. Because he's got advantage too. Because they're asleep, they're not aware what's going on. Roll 1 die. I'm actually gonna because he's in the same guy. I'm gonna do 2 die 4 plus 4 instead of 1 die 2 plus 2 separately. Yeah, he coup de grace the guy effortlessly. He's done.
I assume we just get rid of these 2 without even making a noise.
Yeah. You hit them hard enough that it did make a noise. The other one's like, what? So you still got advantage because of pack tactics though. So go ahead and take a swing. Because he's still off guard because he just woke up.
Yeah, he's still technically prone too.
Yeah.
Oh.
He just as he leaps up, you just stab him right through the chest, and he just slumps to the ground.
That's for being an asshole.
All right, so
just twirls his rapier and then sheaths it.
Okay.
Now we're checking for weapons. And actually, I'm going to check for an extra bit of armor for Tom, because I assume he can wear something.
Yeah. Thordor's got leather armor again.
Okay.
Gashishnicki does not, because she can't wear goblin armor. It's too small.
Okay.
I just said she by accident because you're a girl.
So just uncheck the leather armor.
Yeah, you can at least uncheck it for now. You don't have it equipped. Technically, you don't have it right now. What do they have for weapons?
So that's
Something
how
like
I meant
this?
it. He
Sorry,
just
I
comes
didn't
over
see
and
you
sees all
coming
these
there.
dead bodies.
No,
He's
it's
like,
not. It's not a weapon of preference, but Akachi has a short sword now because he's the only one aside from Thrak and Thordor that can use it. It's still a weapon, even if it's not like what you'd prefer to have.
But yeah, I
oh,
wandered back in the captain's office again, and I noticed something odd here in this corner.
I was also wondering about that too, but I was going to get to that later.
I'll delete the long sword for now, since we don't have it.
Do I have any armor or weapons, or I'm just kind of going improvised right now?
You're
Or
just
little-
kind of going. I don't think because I don't think you can equip a short sword. I don't think it's on the list for.
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna open that door.
Yeah.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
It's a bedroom and a rest room. It probably belongs, probably for the captain, but he's not present. He doesn't. He didn't seem like he stayed here normally, even when you interacted with him. So.
Boy, 3 pillows.
I look around and try to see if I notice anything in either room.
I'm just gonna jump up on the bed and lay down. Look, this is heaven.
Comfy.
Come
There
sneaking
was
in.
one last room.
Alright.
Come wandering over and I snitch one of the
Like,
pillows.
right over
It's
here.
fluffy.
And run off.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, it was this one, right?
Well, that's right. We never went back to that one.
all right.
Because Gashishnicki was going to go in there, but then got distracted by getting his stuff back.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
by the way, before we get into any trouble, I'm gonna heal myself
Okay.
because I can heal. I can give myself plus 5 hit points.
You don't need 5 though.
Oh, that's right. I can only get 4. So actually,
You can save one to use
yeah, I
on
can save
somebody
one for
else,
later
or
just in case.
you can use the other one on Datris or Shogoth if you want. Okay, but anyhow, this very clearly appears to be a torture chamber.
Ooh.
There's some areas and cells in the bottom for just to hold people while they're ready to use them. There's like a torture table here, and one thing you do notice is there's a lot of clubs in here.
Ah,
Like clubs
I take a
and
club?
ogre
Well-
could use.
Well, he's got a sword. It's not a long sword, but he's still got a sword.
I spread the word about seeing some clubs that anybody could
Still-
use
still
if
look
they
at
oh
over
yeah,
the-
I can use a club.
I'm trying to
Kind of
think.
look at the holding
Or
pens
is
and just kind of at them.
So I mean that
I'll
gets
take any weapon I can get.
a weapon for the druid at least.
Yay. How do I add it, or are you just gonna add it later?
You know what the compendium thing? Actually, I'll do it because in order for you to add it, you'd have to unpop the character sheet. So I'll do it for you.
Yay. Thank you.
Yeah, you have to take the character sheet in and out of edit mode. You gotta go over to the little eye thing and gotta look up
Well, it's
club,
like-
make sure
it's
it's
like
actually the item and not something else, and
Well, you
then
can
drag and
normally
drop.
you can normally drag and drop it, but
Oh, that's right. You also have the character sheet popped
But-
out right now.
yeah,
You'd have to close it in.
if you have the character sheet popped out, you can't drag and drop things to it. That's the only downside to doing that.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, the clubs are the only thing we notice in this room that's of any worth.
Cool.
But that's still one more weapon for somebody. Your spellcasters
Right.
don't got anything, but they at least got their cantrips.
Right.
And they got their books back. So, okay, so what's this stuff down here then?
Windows, like on the bottom, I think those are all windows.
Huh? That's the door.
Yeah.
Those are the doors? Are these the doors out?
Yes.
Yes.
You were taken out this way to get to the
Okay.
arena. So this is actually the exit, and so as you guys are getting ready to leave, Greg looks at you all and says, "Well, we definitely got to get out of town. We can't stay here. We got one of two choices. We got one of two choices. We can either try to steal a boat. This is a port town, or we can try to go through the Swamp of No Hope, which I wouldn't really advise. It's got that name for a reason."
Because it's filled with plenty of hope.
Uncomfortable as I am with this decision, I say we should steal a boat.
Boat. Yep, boat.
Oh,
Better
still
than
in the
muddy
horse
boots?
seas.
Will the boat have cheese?
Yes! Boats have cheese!
Go ahead. I'm filling for the swamp, just hopefully that some of you drown in it.
No,
You can go in the swamp first.
just whatever you do, don't make the boat into Swiss cheese.
That'd be bad.
Yes, very bad.
All right, so this is where we're actually going to start to wrap this
We'll
up.
be taking on water, and not the fancy mountain water kind.
Well, I'll be making water.
Oh boy.
About as far as I expected it to get. Let me do something real quick before we wrap up, though.
Yeah, we did
Do
decent amount of progress.
mountain water?
Because I need to. Where is this
Little
RPG?
sparkling water.
I mean, for a first outing, it's not bad.
Right. This is to set things up, have an excuse for everybody to be in a group together.
Right.
It's a little different than the casual meet in a tavern.
Tavern, yeah.
Right.
Poke our heads out the front door and now.
Everybody run!
Unfortunately, no ogre bards.
And next time we'll be on a boat.
So,
Orc bards.
Well, next time we'll be trying to get on a boat.
Mhm.
so here's the thing. So where you are on the map is right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Swamp of No Hope kind of makes it hard to get out of here without getting on a boat.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Did
It's either that way or whatever that hold is over there, which I don't know. We're done friendly territory right now.
Yeah, that's still part. That's part of the.
Swamp of No Hope.
Well, it's not part of the Swamp of No Hope. It's it's part of the Land of the Serpent. It's that.
I was
that
gonna say
whole-
it's probably part of this kingdom over here, and we want to get out of here.
Yep.
So our best chance is probably to go south.
Freeport is down here.
Mhm.
Okay.
And basically, your options, like what Greg is saying, is that after we get a boat, we're either better off. Our choices are best to either go for Freeport or to sail across the ocean to get to my homeland, the Kingdom of Wadim.
Actually, that's a good question. Where the heck part of the continent am I from?
You probably came from over in this area.
Okay.
Where did I come from?
Yeah. And
Datris, you came from the land of ice, which is a different continent.
Right.
'Cause you're half snow elf.
Well,
You came
where
here in
was
search of you came here in search of your father, and you didn't find him. You got captured by assholes.
it? Right.
Stupid assholes.
And what about me?
You probably also came from down there because that's where most of the dwarves are.
Okay.
Because they got a dwarf kingdom down in the land of ice.
I'm not gonna see home for a while.
I'm gonna say that Gashdishniki, Shogoth, and Akashi probably all came from Freeport to the south.
Or at
Makes
least
sense.
in this vicinity they're in.
It's kind of a town for outcasts and miscreants.
Yep. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep.
Outcasts, miscreants. Yeah, that's definitely you guys.
It's kind of like a shadier version of Waterdeep.
Waterdeep wasn't shady.
Right.
Which is
Wait.
hilarious because there gets water deep.
Well, I
It's-
mean, like the people that run Waterdeep are not that bad, but
Right.
bad stuff.
I
happens
know.
there, but-
I know. Waterdeep is like the home for. You want to do bad shit? Here you go. You can find it around every corner.
I thought that was Narshada.
So
Oh.
Baldur's Gate.
So I was gonna say, but then I don't know if I explained this to everybody, but I'm not gonna not gonna do experience normally. I'm gonna try out what's called milestone leveling, which basically means you level up when the
Yeah.
story dictates you should.
Yeah.
So no love up today.
Just
Yeah.
about everybody
We
I know
survive.
does the milestone system.
I don't. But then again, I allow ludicrous amounts of XP.
It's basically like a quest system of XP. You get all of your quests from the XPs from the quests, not from the actual fights.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
so overall thoughts on first session.
Pretty fun.
Very fun.
Welcome to the Chaos Crew.
Other just that worry at the start of the fight that
I mean,
Like here's the thing.
that's good though.
I wasn't gonna let you die even if you lost the fight.
Right.
right.
Like because it's just you would have been in a lot worse shape when the nurse came to check on you
Right.
guys.
Yeesh.
I liked it. I mean, we don't really know much about each other, but I kind of.
That's kind of the point of beginning characters,
Wait,
anyways.
With the exception of me, technically. in your
Mhm.
case.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Shogoth's like, oh, this guy again. God.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm like, that great. I'm stuck with him again.
You a strange human. I like you. But a tiefling. Attitude.
Walk away.
Tell me, would you like to be kobold soup?
Like to see you try.
Glad.
gives you a squinted stink eye.
Yeah,